welcome. Thank you very much for coming over and joining me for another video. On this video, I'm going to be doing I've got a commission to do a couple of pieces that look a bit like this up here. I did not so long ago, and the lady who bought them off of me uses them to draw pictures in the middle with pyro or burning or whatever you want to call it. So what I'm going to do is I'm not going to record the whole video or the whole process, but what I will do is I'll explain the process as I go through, and hopefully they'll help you guys understand how easy it is to make them look pretty awesome crackle effects. So I'm using some oak worktop. I made the last ones out of some oak worktop, so I'm going to do exactly the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn both of them, and then we're going to turn them, and then obviously do the tops of them, just shape them, and then we'll color them. So I've got one here, I've got one sitting over on the lathe. So let's get that one in the lathe and make a start, and I'll see you guys over at the lathe. So I am holding these in the lathe, same as I always do, with a force and a bit hole, and to hold my mount. So I rough rounded these when I cut them as blanks, so that they were ready to go. So what we're going to do is, like I said, we're going to do both bottoms together, and then we will then turn them and shape the tops. So let's get started. So I've got a rough shape now, so I'm just going to quickly sand that up. Sand that to 240 grit because we're leaving the bottom natural. Alright, so like I said, I'm going to finish the bottoms on both of them first. So that's sanded up to 240. So we'll put some sand and sealer on there. So that soak a little bit. Just going to burnish it off a little bit. I'm going to give it another coat of sand and sealer. So what that'll do is that'll give us a nice seal, so we should be able to get a nice finish on the bottom of our bowl. So I'm going to use some Yorkshire Grit Original to bring us up to about 1,000 grit. So there you go, that's the bottom of our first one. Nice sheen on it. So that's the bottom of our first one. Nice shine on it. Got a nice shape to it as well. So we'll get the other one on, get the other one in a similar shape. Not going to be both exactly the same, but get the other one to a similar shape, and then we can start doing the tops. So that's the bottoms done on both of them. So what we'll do now is we'll flip them, and we will do the tops. So I just want a bit of a curve on the tops, just so it looks like there's a bigger surface than what there actually is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to chamfer it so we get a nice round edge on this lip here. So that's a shape. So we're going to sand it up to 400 this time. The reason being is we're going to sand and seal that, and we're going to put colour over the top of that. So we want a good finish. So let's get it sanded up to 400 and get it nice and smooth. So both of them sanded up to 400 grit, both sanded and sealed, ready for our first colour. So let's get cleared up, get the board out, and then we can get some colour on these. Alright, so I'm going to use some Ebonising lacquer, black Ebonising lacquer, to coat these black, and then we will leave them to dry for about 45 minutes. Then we will put our coat of Crackle effect paint over the top of them. So I want to be over the top because I want a nice even coat as it goes over the top. So I've got the extraction going, so any dust should go down the extraction. So I leave that to dry, and then I may give that another coat. Not sure, depending on how the coverage is, but if not, we'll come back and put the Crackle effect on. So these have both had their black 2 coats, so we're ready to put our Crackle effect on. So nice even coats to give it a good coat.
Watch the clock ticking off the wall, but tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive.
These have now had overnight to dry, so about 10 hours. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give them a couple of coats of clear lacquer, because obviously we don't want to be lacquering the part where the lady's going to do a pyro. So what I thought I'd do, if I lacquer them now, then I'm not going to get no lacquer in the middle. So what I'll do is over the next day or so, I'll give them 3 or 4 coats, and then we'll come back and hollow out where she's going to be pyroing. But I'll just quickly do the first coat, and then hopefully that'll be it. So extractors on, nice even coats, about 30 centimeters away from her work. You're better off with light coats rather than trying to get thick coats on, and gradually build up those layers. So I'll come back to you guys when we've got a nice sheen on it and we're ready to take out the middle. It's been a couple of weeks now since I've done this, so I'm just going to turn these out the middle so we can get them finished off for the customer.
I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at these beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna take a trip to Mars. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.
So all finished, nicely sanded up, nicely polished. Hampshire sheen high gloss wax over the top. So there's the other one that I did earlier, match and pair. This one's slightly bigger on the inside, but it's here and all there. The lady a pyro on there, so hopefully she'll be happy with those. So they're all done for her. So anyway, thanks for coming over. Hope you've enjoyed. Take care, speak to you soon, and I'll see you next one. Bye for now.